Hello everyone. My name is Orsonimouth, but you can call me Laura. And I had an accident today when recording. Um, so my recording froze, the footage froze, the video froze, and there's no footage. There's no footage on OBS. I still have audio and I still have replay mod footage, so it's going to be a little tricky and it's going to be very short because one, I didn't actually do much this session. I mostly just went into the Nether to collect ender pearls and gold for golden apples. So that's basically all I did that session.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Something funny did happen this session. I started with virus, which hadn't happened to me yet. So that derailed my plans a little bit. Hmm. Oh my, I'm infected. Um, well, that changes my plans a little bit. But I was able to pass it to Max. I also gave them some sugar cane because they asked, and I didn't want to die because one of them was red and they started attacking me. And I wanted to be nice and make alliances. So that's exactly what I did. I gave them a stack of sugarcane. I still had some left over. Even after giving Virus to Max, we found each other in the Nether, and I asked if I could join their team after my teammates died. As it turns out, my teammates did not die that session, which surprised me quite a lot. After doing that for about an hour and a half, which is a very long time, I wanted to leave, but I was too far in and I got lost. Very, very lost. And I was trying to get out the entire rest of the session. I was just stuck in there for so long, and it drove me quite crazy. I was expecting there to be a lot more final deaths, but the only people who went out of the series were Sandwich and Panda. Their final deaths I have no footage of. Sandwich was killed by Guppy, and Panda was killed by Tika. I ended the session on 32% and 0 deaths, which is fun for me. Nearly everyone else died because they were on the surface constantly fighting. I don't have much to report today. Not much happened, which is good because my recording messed up. So I'm glad not much happened. So I will see you next session for the finale. Oh my goodness. I I didn't see you there. Hello. I wasn't expecting this. I thought the video was over. The Okay, I'm dropping the act now. The original video was only 3 minutes, so I wanted to extend it in some way. So I thought maybe I could do some predictions on who I think is gonna win. I have this tier list set up that was made by someone else towards the start of the season. I made a prediction earlier, and let's just say I had Nikki as the winner. Enough said. So I'm going to explain the tiers. The light blue tier is not in the series. Very self-explanatory. They were not in the series. They originally were supposed to be in it, but they just did not show up. So everyone who did not make it to the series will go in that tier. Next, already died, which self-explanatory. They already have a placement in the season. And then next is the first 20 minutes. These are the people I believe will be eliminated in the first 20 minutes of the finale. Next, targeted. These are people who don't have low charge, but will just be targeted out of the series to become an early boot. Next is tick out. They just won't get enough kills before they just run out of charge naturally. And then Civil Wars, the second to last tier, where usually there's a gigantic fight between like the two opposing forces in the season, and these are the people who I believe will die during that time. And then finally, the final brawl, the last few people I believe to be the finalists and will duke it out at the end to determine the winner, which is usually how each season goes. Some of these skins I don't recognize. I believe there should be 17 people left after. Now, I believe people forgot about Ultima. Because he didn't show up in the last session and people forgot he existed. So, just gotta remember, Ultima was there and is in this tier list, so is an official part of the series and went to most sessions, just not the previous one. Okay, I'm gonna rank the ones that I know, starting with, I believe this is Solar, and I believe Solar will be in the Civil War, because Solar has a decent amount of charge for a red name, and is on the enemy team from me, but my team has more people, so I believe that's just how it's gonna go. And then after that will be Minty. I'm sorry, first 20 minutes, you're just so low on charge. I just don't see how you're making it past the first 20 minutes. I'm sorry, same with Ross. I heard that you were also really low on charge, which is a shock to me because you were the last dark green. So, Ultima, targeted. I don't think you'll be the first 20 minutes. I don't think you're making it further than that. Plus, you also might lose some charge for missing the last session, which might make you in the single digits. So you might also be first 20 minutes, but next. I feel like I recognize that face. There's just so many white boys. Just stop being white, stop being boys. This person showed up to the first session and then never again. I believe this is Max. And I think Max's final brawl. He has the highest charge at the moment. And is also decent at the game. So I believe. And next is Ninja Shark. I think Ninja's gonna tick out. It's fine. Oh, Pro didn't make it. Frog is one of the weaker members of the opposing team, so I don't think they're making it far. And then next is Adam. He's a really weak player, so I assume he'll just get targeted because it's like easy charge or whatever. Sorry. Um, uh, Ultra Raven, Civil War. Um, it's not as much of a threat, but it's just how I say it. Um, um, is this Candy Devil? I'm just gonna say it's Candy Devil. Um, that one's tricky. He's currently neutral, but he's cool with me, so I think Tick Out is what he's actually, because he doesn't really have allies. I think he'll get targeted a little. Next is Audrey. I think Tick Out is appropriate. Um, she just eventually won't have enough charge to sustain herself. That's what this tier is for. Um, Next is Tikum, Final Brawl. He, um, most people are predicting him to win, so I just gotta put him there. Next is Guppy. A lot of people are also predicting him to win, but I want him dead, so I want to target him. I can't target him myself because I'm not good at the game, but oh, next is me. Next is me. And that one's tough. I think Tick Out. I gotta be fair. I don't think I'm making it to the final brawl. Um, I have like I'm one of the last, I think, three yellows. So I I don't know. Oh, that is making me rethink Candy because he's one of the other few remaining yellows left, and he wasn't targeted at all in the. Let's see. Tick Out, I guess. Um, Declan, I believe, is Final Brawl. Polar is Tick Out, I believe, because he won last season and isn't really allowed to win this one. So it's just, I just don't. He won't be in the final battle. Husky, I think, is Civil War. I just think he'll fall during this time. I believe this is what will happen during the finale. Uh, and I will see you in 4 days when I'm recording this. When you're seeing this, this will be tomorrow. It'll it'll release tomorrow when I'm recording this. This will come out on Friday, and session is on Saturday, so it will be determined tomorrow when you're watching this. It's in 4 days when I'm recording this. And I don't know, I'm really nervous, but I'm also really excited. Um it's and I have quite a few plans in the future. So I will see you soon. I'll have time for Helix eventually. Okay, I'll have time for Helix after this. I'll have time for it. Don't you worry.